We mentioned Tom Brady and the statue in the last segment, and something crossed my timeline recently about Tom Brady at a party with a stripper pole.
It got my attention. So I think the statues are always based on like a moment in time, and we have to pick a moment in time. And I think Tom Brady gave us the moment that we should use for his statue, where he was doing an interview talking about how after he won one of his Super Bowls, he had his 10-year-old son at the Super Bowl after party, and he said Snoop Dogg was performing, and there were women on poles dancing. Fully clothed. Well, probably not fully clothed. They had the important stuff covered, I guess. And
socks.
He felt guilty and was concerned about his wife finding out about this. And I was thinking maybe that's the moment. That's the moment. It's Tom Brady covering his son's eyes. That's the moment that they make the statue out.
What would be the Tom Brady moment if it's not that?
I mean,
just bring that.
I mean,
the thing about it is
it's like a QB sneak.
Could it be like his before the game when he runs to the end of the thing where it's like, let's go?
That's what I think it is.
Yeah.
My son last night asked me if I'd ever gone to a strip club.
You said no, right?
Of course not. I told him the truth. I was like, yeah, I've been to.
Just the one time.
No, I was like, I've been several times. I never really liked it. And then he ran to the other room to tell his sisters. It's like, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Narc.
Yeah, come on. He came back and said I was just playing. I didn't actually tell them. So they went to sleep after that. So I might got some splaining to do when I get back to the hotel.
Didn't really like it.
He's the greatest quarterback of all time, but he doesn't. I mean, I'm with that take.
Yeah, I never. It always feels like a good idea.
These guys
it's
They're
not
kind of whack. They're kind of.
It's not
like,
progressive thought that I'm trying to
do you
make.
like being sold timeshares?
No, it's
No, I think that for me at least.
I do get the Visa gift card at the end, though.
As a married man, even getting flirted with, like, it's fun. It's like if some woman like shows some interest in me, it feels great. That's the thing that I don't enjoy about strip clubs is like I recognize that you don't even like me like that. Eventually,
No, but then you find the one that does.
I hate strip clubs.
What's your real name? For being the greatest
and not just stripper name.
For being one of the greatest,
All-time great
for being
song.
the greatest quarterback of all time, arguably the greatest football player ever, he doesn't have indelible images. He's got the let's go thing. Honestly, if I think about a lasting image of Tom Brady, it's one that he'd never allowed to be a statue. It was after winning his first Super Bowl, and it's him having his hands on his head in disbelief.
Hands on head. That's an iconic picture.
That
of
is, with
Brady.
the confetti falling and the baggy T-shirt over, but he would never allow for that because he's had so much work done since that point. He wouldn't even look like himself. In fact, it would be like really representative, true to form, and he'd be like, that looks nothing like me today, and he'd be right. He has a hair transplant. He has fillers. He touched up the chin a little bit. Oh, he's done a lot.
I mean, you got to do the image at the moment. Like I think even Tom Brady would acknowledge that. Like
No,
it's
do the combine photo.
That's
That's
indelible
the statue.
image of Tom Brady. Combine photos.
Ooh, how about the one of him, the courtroom drawing where his cheeks are like huge? That's a
wow,
good one
that's a
too.
good one.
Or when he's dancing in Brazil. where
Oh, the
he's like-
Brazil. That's one of the cringiest photos of all time when he's at Carnival.
What
And
if it's-
puts his hands on his upper thigh and he starts doing that?
What if
That's a good statue.
what if it's him in that meme where he turns around in the room smiling at the person walking in?
Oh, that's a good one in the courtroom. Yeah, that was a good one too.
is Jordan's photo is not even of a specific moment either, right? Like, or Jordan's statue is not even of a specific. And no, it's like which actually never happened in the game.
No,
like,
it's a compilation. Like, there's a bunch of supposed players underneath him, and he's just dunking on everybody. Yeah, it didn't actually happen.
Wait, he didn't actually jump over all of those people?
Well, that wasn't that from a dunk contest though.
Nike ad.
No, it's a Nike ad.
Nike ad.
It was. Yeah, he was messing
The
around
dunk
in a
contest
Nike
is a free
ad.
throw line where both of his knees are
Yeah,
up.
he doesn't
or he
actually
does the
do
rock
the
the
jump
cradle
man.
with the
Wow,
gold
he
chain.
never
which is
actually
fire.
did the jump man thing.
But like, imagine a jump man win in a game when anyone actually physically do a jump man. Like it's such. It is the most like.
It'll be so
iconic-
easy to block.
It's the most iconic basketball photo, and nothing about it is basketball.
Protect that ball.
it's
Should have done
Friday.
the Space Jam one where his arm is around the entire stadium and then he dunks it.
Let's try to get into what will be a sad Quervo Club for me.
Having trouble getting through ice.
Sad because of Roy? Or sad because of the Panthers?
Sad
or sad
'cause
because
of
of
Panthers.
ice? Okay.
My life would be so much better today if they won last night.
It's the Quervo
I'll
Club.
still be here.
And it's brought to you by, of course, Quervo. Now's a good time to enjoy the tequila that invented tequila.
Who is the first sound in the Quervo Club?
I was blowing her booty all out.
Whoa.
Sans context, that sounds, crazy, but
I don't think there is a context.
Within
that
the
you can put-
context-
there's no context that you can put that in.
it's a play on for me.
No. There's no
What's the
booty all
context?
The context was explaining the song Ella y Yo with Romeo Santos and Don Omar, where Romeo Santos is a loving husband whose wife is being cheated on with his best friend, who's Don Omar.
Specifically in the booty?
Could be anything.
Next sound in the Quervo Club.
AKA my Tío Popa.
See?
Vladimiro. Context?
Dio Popo was, I want to say, John Halliburton.
We have
To give better
We had a lot of
context.
fun with Miro on that NBA
He was
Finals
great.
watch party. The one thing that wasn't done was following the game at all until the fourth quarter. We do that though. That's what we do with our watch-alongs. Next sound in the Quervo Club.
Pshaw.
An old school pshaw from
Pshaw.
Greg Cody.
It also sounds like him saying for show.
Can I hear?
Pshaw. Pshaw.
You hear it, right?
Pshaw.
Yeah, like.
Hey, Greg,
with
you
an
going to the Quervo Club tonight?
Pshaw.
Quavo Club.
it works.
Quavo Club. I'd love to see Greg Cody at the Quavo Club. Next sound in the Quervo Club.
I ain't no scared, man.
accent.
Ridiculous what happened.
Bone crusher.
I'm just talking about him shaving. You should have known better.
What's the next sound?
How's the soup? I mean,
You're not.
Mike calling,
I mean,
Dominic,
come on.
I mean. And then trying to act afterwards, and he was just saying, I was saying, I mean, at the end of a sentence.
Yeah, Mike, how do you say that? How's the soup? I mean,
You're not.
I mean,
How's
I
the
got
soup?
cut off, dude.
How's
It's
the
crazy.
soup? I mean.
I really hope Pusha T's in this club. Next sound in the Quervo Club. Thank you for saying out of the way, Tony, on that one. Next sound in the Quervo Club.
that was this week? Damn, it's been a long week.
Quick turnaround for the Cats. We happy about that, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
No.
That kind of thing.
Oh, that was
That video was great.
That kind of thing.
he was 3 sheets, right? He was 3
Hammered.
sheets. Hammered drunk for his promo. At any point when you ask for these videos, does he volunteer? Not right now, dude.
I'm wasted.
I'm in my garage.
That's when he thinks he's the best.
He thinks he can always hide it. Like, he's just like, I'm good. No.
Birds singing in the dead of night.
He does get creepier when he's drunk.
Yeah.
That kind of thing is.
They all do.
Well, we drink responsibly around these parts. Next sound in the Quervo Club.
Holy shirt.
Holy shirt Tuesday.
Oh, it's a new shirt Monday. Was it a Pants Tuesday?
Holy shirt.
Let's go Pants.
Pants Wednesday?
It was a shirt Tuesday on a Monday.
On a Monday, yeah.
Related.
There he is. Every 30 seconds, you did not hear Chris Cody saying GDI. You heard yellow diamonds look like pee-pee. You be Fuji La La.
Probably need
I
to
be
drink more
Alibaba.
water if your pee-pee looked like that color.
Yeah, hydrate. Hydrate.
No, the canary diamonds are brighter. They're lighter.
We all concede that yellow diamonds can look like pee-pee. Next sound in the Quervo Club.
Bring us home, Dad.
Blackbird singing in the dead of night.
Should have gone daddy there.
We'll see you Monday. Go Cats. Go Pants.